Pop Squat. Coming at ya. I just downloaded music from Wikipedia, which was the video I did just previous to this. I'm not sure what order they'll come out in today, but I did Wikipedia first. This was sent in. This is RealYungPhil with the song Victory Music. This was sent in by Oyvind, who has sent in a few things in the past. Tend to be different and very good. I don't know RealYungPhil. Oh, it's produced by Good. I think it's Good and not Gud, right? It's been a while since I've heard something from Good. RealYungPhil. Let's find out some information. This artist bio is unreviewed. Haha, Kid Flash 3005. Somebody's a comic book fan. RealYungPhil. CT's must be Connecticut's local hero besides his beloved brother Gangstalicious. Is one of the next up and coming artists, not upcoming artists. Born Elijah Young, he inspires kids to become more involved in music and stay close to their beloved ones. Full Effect Boys is also a big part of RealYungPhil, and his team is also a big part of RealYungPhil and his team. That sentence doesn't make a lot of sense. RealYungPhil's top hits are his newest single, Paper Cuts, back to back, featuring his brother 60 Shot Blake. Do That Dance Part 2, featuring Gangstalicious. We Ball, featuring 60 Shot Blake. A classic Indian flute freestyle, Fuck Them Kids, featuring Backstabbin' Fonzo. And Hard Time, Still Workin' Intro, produced by Jacob Rochester. What the fuck? Featuring 60 Shot Blake. And Stuntin' Part 2, featuring Jake. It's a whole bunch of songs. Not a lot of information about RealYungPhil. Let's see what this is. Track number 10 on Victory Music. Victory Music came out this year, 2023. Yep, very last track on the album. It is rap. It says this was released in 2022. Interesting. I guess let's just get into this. So this is 1 minute and 29 seconds. Thanks again to Oyvind. I'm imagining this is going to sound unlike my expectations, which is a very straightforward rap song, and I don't think we're going to get this. So let's check it out. RealYungPhil, Victory Music. 1 minute, 29 seconds. Let's go. Thanks, Oyvind.
Couldn't tell you how I got here. I could tell you think it's not fair. Made it this far, I'm like, why would I stop here? You see me there, have to go up there. It ain't no way.
Love it. Love it. It's just like storytelling rap. Yeah, that's what I get from it. He's gonna tell us about himself. I think I'm gonna like it. I like his approach. I like his style. I like that he's like super confident. Absolutely knows exactly how he wants to present himself. Top notch. Like really, really good.
Couldn't tell you how I got here. I could tell you think it's not fair. Made it this far, I'm like, why would I stop here? You see me there, have to go up there. It ain't no way you can say that I ain't work hard for the shit that I got, damn. I got 'em mad like goddamn. I know all of this was God's plan, nigga, stop playing. Wait, is this really the thanks? I wish I had time to give you a fuck, brody, but I'm skipping these states. I used to make minimum wage. I had to get on my ways. I used to walk in the rain. Damn, that was back in the days. Now I'm flexed up with the gangs, all world to the grave. I be talking about shit before it happen, ask 1600J. And it's only the game, don't wanna kick it with you cause you fake. Niggas talk a good game, shut the fuck up, you don't do what you say. They call it victory music, they saying Phil going stupid. They be like, Phil, how you do it? I can tell them how I do it. I gotta watch who I move with, everybody move confusing. Walk in the bank and I lose it. Couldn't tell you how I got here. I could tell you think it's not fair. Made it this far, I'm like, why would I stop here? You see me there, have to go up there. It ain't no way you can say that I ain't work hard for the shit that I got.
Yeah, no, this guy is going somewhere. This is really good. Kind of partially reminds me of like RXK Nephew, RX Poppy in terms of some of the content. Much more polished. He's not punching in. This is definitely something that he's practiced. He's written this down. um, but also sounds like just classic, awesome rap. It really sounds good. I'm really liking this.
Damn, I got 'em mad like goddamn. I know all of this was God's plan, nigga. Stop playing. Wait, is this really the thanks? I wish I had time to give you a fuck, brody, but I'm skipping these states. I used to make minimum wage. I had to get on my ways. I used to walk in the rain. Damn, that was back in the days.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Like that a lot. Like the music sounds good. Yeah, I'm super impressed by him. Super impressed by him. Yeah, that's great. Oyvind, thank you for sending that to me. That is awesome. Sometimes it's so nice to just hear like a very straightforward, well delivered, well conceived of track, storytelling track, I'd say. And it's also a good reminder of like the huge variety of music in rap and hip hop. Just enormous. Nice simple guitar, or not guitar, piano beat.
Couldn't tell you how I got here.
Little bit of drums dropped in there. Sounds awesome. Really good. I really like that. I just sitting here thinking about something I was thinking about earlier today. We don't I don't even want to talk about this. I mentioned in one of the videos earlier, I listen to music from new artists, from people who send me stuff, because I want them to stay motivated, to be excited about, to get obsessed and keep moving forward and do, and that's kind of what he's talking about in this video, right? Like, I used to walk around in the rain, I used to work for minimum wage, I had to get out of my own way. Like, yes, you do. Being interested in making music is not going to get you to make music. Making music is what's going to get you to make music, and that is something that I have struggled with my entire life. Not making music, but like writing and designing games, and hell, even actually really making music. I would love to make music, but I know nothing about it. But I want people to be excited to do this, to make music, because it's when it's awesome, when you get the right person sitting down in front of an instrument, or in front of a microphone, or in front of a computer to make something. It's just the coolest thing to hear what comes out, whether you're making that music or you're hearing it, the end result. And I want people to be excited about it. And you've got to be obsessed. Nobody rewards being decent at something, knowing a little bit about something. You have to get obsessed. You have to dive head first into whatever it is you want to do, and just do it day and night, over and over. Every spare moment you have, do it, 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 do it. Read about it, listen to it, research it, do it on its own, like, for, actually make music if that's what you want to do. But you can't just do one aspect of it. You've got to figure out all of it. And that's one of the reasons I also think hip hop is amazing, is it encourages people to look back at what's been done before, to listen to music outside of their normal listening habits, right? Like the best tracks in hip hop, millions of tracks, so many tracks in hip hop, use these old jazz records and blues records and old dance tracks and weird samples of things that weren't necessarily popular music, but somebody listens to this old track and goes, "Oh, I can use something in that," and that's the stuff you gotta fall in love with it. You gotta be obsessed with it, and that's something I never had. I'm a huge gaming fan. I have all my D&D stuff back here. You can see that says Dungeons and Dragons. D&D, D&D, D&D. Like I'm a big geek. I've got Magic cards sitting right next to me. I play that, but I don't know all the lore for D&D. I know a lot of it because I've been a fan for a long time. And if I'd known, like, no, John, don't listen to the people who say, "Why do you read that? Why are you interested in that?" If I hadn't listened to those people and instead I had just said, "No, fuck it, I'm just gonna dive in. I'm gonna absorb everything I possibly can about this," I think I'd be in a different place. I think I would have absorbed all of it, and I could use that for something, especially today, right? But I just was like, oh, I like one aspect of this. I like playing games. I like telling stories. That's what I want to be good at. Well, that's not something you do in public, so nobody knows that I'm good at it. Um, I should have just thrown myself into it. Maybe I'd be working making these games, well, like I used to. Not D&D, but other games, and I wouldn't have the issues that I have in my career. I would be exceptional at all of it instead of good at a bunch of it and exceptional at like one part of it. So, fuck, if you make music, if you want to write, if you want to dance, if you want to if you want to be an investment banker, whatever it is, get obsessed. Study every aspect of it because it's all connected. Like it'll all pay off. It'll all connect things in your brain that you wouldn't have thought of otherwise unless you knew all of these weird random things about the subject you want to get into. And like I said, he's not quite talking about all this, but he's talking about the fact that he did get all this stuff done. He did kind of get obsessed, and he did rely on himself. He bet on himself. He got out of his own way and just started doing it. And that's what you have to do. We don't reward being decent at something. We reward excellence. We reward exceptionalism. We reward obsession, dedication. That's what we reward. So if you feel like, I'm never going to get there, yeah, you're right. You're never going to get there because you're not doing it. And I don't know. Hopefully people watch this and they go, fuck, yes. Yes. You're right. I need to get more obsessed. People have told me forever, why do you waste your time on that? You're not going to be able to support yourself. Well, yeah, you're not going to be able to support yourself if you don't dedicate yourself to it. You don't go nuts for it. Yeah, then you won't. No artist, like, I shouldn't say no. Very few artists pick up the pen and immediately know how to draw like they will 20 years down the road after they've drawn for 20,000 hours. They have to be obsessed. They have to work every single day. Sketch. And they figure out how to do it better and better and better every single day. And that's what you got to do. If you want to do what you love, if you want to do what you're obsessed with, you have to be obsessed with it in every single way. Not just like one or two ways. Like, oh, I like this and I like that. No, you gotta do it. You gotta make it work. You gotta have it be the thing that fills your life. I mean, that's how it seems to me at 54 years old, and I'd do things differently, for sure, if I did. I would have thrown myself into some of my passions and really, really not listen to the people who are like, oh, you'll never be able to do anything with that. Fuck it. Something's going to happen. Something has got to happen. If you have any amount of talent, practice will turn it into a huge amount of skill and ability. So, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I was thinking about it today. And I hope you get to do it. I really do. I fucking love doing this. I love listening to this music. I love encouraging people to do what they love. Anyway, that's all for today. I'm gonna get these uploaded and go to bed. Have yourself a good night. Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. That's this stuff right here. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon information is down in the description of this video where it says more. And have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.